Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to learn how to make a heat map for a certain area of interest. So first of all, I'm going to open ArcMap, and now I'm adding my vector data for the study area. So I'm just clicking on it, and let's suppose I'm just having this shape file. Now it is edited, you can see here. We're gonna just make this a little bit visible for us, and let's have some color on it. So yeah, now first of all, we need to set the projection coordinate system. So we need to just right click on the data frame, and here you can see have UTM zone 43 node for my study area. So I'm just gonna hit apply and OK. Now since I've the data in graded form in netCDF, so we're gonna search here. You have a tool here, make run netCDF to raster layer. So click here, and as is your input, you need to browse your input data. Let's suppose I'm just having this. It's 2021 and 22 mean temperature data. So I'm just gonna hit OK. Yeah, it's loaded. So here you can have the variable options in this your grid data. So here I have temperature, so I'm just gonna click temperature. Now you need to keep in mind that whenever we are dealing with time series data, so we need to have a dimension value as time. Okay, and just hit OK. So it will load the data here. Now you have the data edit here. So first of all, we need to convert this gridded data for the whole area. So here's my point of interest, and I'm just going to export this first for the further use. For my purpose, you can leave it as it is. So I'm just exporting this for my purpose. So yeah, you can have a folder for the output. I'll just hit enter, and I'll just make it temperature 1 and hit enter. Now you have it's asking to either you are going to add this saved data or not. For this case, in my case, I'm just leaving it, so I'm just gonna click no. And now I'm going to export this. Now we're gonna click current extent, and just gonna click here and give it a name as TF2. And yeah, now it is loaded. So now since it's gridded data, you can also select any month, any certain month for the heat map. So here you can add a data, and just going over to the raster and TM1. Now this is the gridded form data, as you can see here. Now I just don't need this, and I'm just going to make this gridded data to point form. So I'm just gonna write here raster to point. Now you have a lot of options here, and here you can see conversion method for raster to point. So just click this tool and it will load, and as an input choose your temperature data. I'm just leaving it here and click OK. So just wait a second, and it will load your data here. So yeah, now it's converted into point form. So just for the sake of vision, now you can see here there are a lot of points along my study area. So I need to keep in mind that you need some points around your data or in between your data. So I'm just going to have select some data from here, and you can also, sorry, just just gonna select this again, and yeah, these areas are selected, so I'm just going to export them as a shapefile. So just going to make them as 10 points and hit enter and okay. Now I'm just going to hit yes for this video, for this purpose. So now the data has been added, and just gonna clear all selections here. Alright guys, now our point data has been exported, so I'm just gonna identify these points. So here you can have the graded code and points types. So now we are going to make interpolation method for this sake of generating the data. So I'm just going to have search IDW and click here. Now just you need your point data 10 points, and you're gonna just need to select the grid code here, so and then hit OK. So it will load the IDW method to make now you can see here the data has been converted. So we're just going to make this uncheck. Now since we need extend to our the steady area, so we're just going to make it a mask, and just search here, and here you can see an extract by mask option here. Just hit enter and it will load the tool here now, and you can just select your raster and your steady area and just hit OK. So yeah, here you can see this is how you can generate a heat map for your steady area. And I'm just going to click here and changing the ramp for this. You can also make this classified for your purpose of understanding. So now I'm just going to make 5 classes here, and just going to change the color, and maybe I'll choose this one, could be a better option for me. So just hit enter, and now you can see here a lot of options, and I'm just going to flip the color ramp for my purpose of understanding. And now just we are going to make a layout for this map. So just going to have a layer view. You can see either from this point, or you can also have the data view and layout view from here. So just going to click layout view. I'm just going to change this layout for this area map. So I'm just going to click print setups and just select the landscape option. So yeah, I'm just placing it here, and just a little bit give it a bigger shape. Now from this tab you can have your study area zoomed in. So I'm just gonna click once more, and with pen tool you can just drag it anywhere in your map layout. So now I need the legend for this. I'm just going to insert and click on legend, and we have 2 points here, and click next, and just it will load your data for a certain time. So just wait for a second. Now it's been added. We have added our legend here. Just let me make it a little bit smaller, and just I want to change here temperature, and just need to remove this. So I'm just going to click it here, and now as you can see I have legends here. So I'm just going to the legends property. You can change your styling here, and just make it a little bit bold. I think should be bold, and that is good. Now just click OK, and you have to insert north arrow for the orientation purpose. So just selecting this one, you can choose so anyone that you want to have. Now Another important thing in is this is about your scale bar. So I'm just going to add scale bar here. So keep in mind that you always use try to use it in kilometers rather than miles. I'll just prefer this to be added in here. Now you just need to have a title for your map, so just going to insert and have a title here, and you can type anything here. Let's say I'm saying that annual mean temperature, okay, and just click OK here. And now you can also double click on it and just let me drag it here, and yes, you can change the font size that you want to make. I'm just selecting 28. I think it's a bit enough, so I'll just make it bolder. It will look good, I think. So yeah, now you have made your title here. Just try to place it in the center top, and now we are going to add some grids for your map layout. Just right click here on map layout and go to properties, and you can find here grids option, and you can now add a new grid and just having a label only without using lines. So just click apply, and you see there the frame is added here. Now as you can see that in the left and right side we have it is in horizontal orientation. You just need to make this vertical if you want to. In this case I will just go to lines and sorry labels, and just click choose left and right and just click OK and see what you get. This is now converted into vertical format, so just make this here. So this is how you can make your map, and you can also add any color for your map as well. So from the properties you go to data frame and frame extend, so just select any color if you want to add. So in this case I'm just leaving it as you can see there, just leaving it as empty. So just having this. So this is how you can make a temperature data, mean temperature data for your area of interest.